Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Company Heroes 2 replay. Spawn on the north side as the Wehrmacht forces, we have Stark. Spawn as the idle, slightly idle, yellow OKW player, we have Sully. Spawn on the south side as the red Soviets, we have SKILF. And spawn as the magenta British player, we have
Field recovery teams are ready to salvage
backwards
vehicles.
and forwards NK, whatever that means.
Infantry squad trained and ready to go.
Possibly.
The new engineer section is waiting for orders.
I could try to take a better look at the player card. Maybe that's one way for to tell, but it may be somebody steals your player name. That's not uncommon, honestly. Either way, do have some intersections push way forward. After these various sectors over here, we do have doctoral lock-in of the Royal Engineers Regiment, so may see an AVRE. We do also have doctrine lock-in of one of my favorite doctrines, the German infantry doctrine. This is a pretty fun doctrine. Not because of stormtroopers, because in my opinion, stormtroopers are still not good unless at the G43 upgrade. It's the 5-man flamer pioneers that are very fun. It's a pretty good tier 1 skip doctrine, but it's not going for tier 1 skip. Additionally, the 250 half track can be quite nice. It is also good for loading up grenadiers in the back, as well as panzer grenadiers, as well as flamethrowers, as well as potentially Osttroopen. But I'm not sure that's how that works. Conscripts do get suppressed. Wagon advancing, gain some damage upon retreat. This conscript squad behind some light cover. Volks grenadiers are advancing. More wire to wire off the heavy cover. Got intersections and Royal Engineers push way forward. And the Pioneer squad will easily get forced on back here. The Wehrmacht players largely focus center while the Volks Grenadiers push on the left side. Got MG14 in the center, a little bit exposed. Grenadiers on that sector. Volks Grenadiers getting outnumbered. Pioneers see a little bit of damage there. This Commissioners is falling back.
Fresh conscripts have arrived.
Good amount of damage there on the conscript squad. Grenadiers taking a bit of damage as well.
Territory is falling into enemy hands.
Grenadiers getting a little bit overran.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
Grenadiers push forward. This Grenadier squad needs to push its way backwards. Volks Grenadiers are not push way forward. The 2-man squad capture the sector. Let the other squad push way forward. Gain some damage there. M42 firing away in the opposite direction. Suppresses down one of the intersections behind heavy cover there. Right now, Blue's just getting overwhelmed by all these units. His team is Volks Grenadiers push way forward. M42 does full withdrawals. Brigadier Pioneers manage to get some damage on in. They're nice and close and not being targeted, so they're doing okay. They're doing their best. Pioneers over on this squad here. Volks Grenadiers can focus down by all the conscripts. Red is blobbing up quite a bit. So maybe yellow can eye for some lags. Even though I always say lags are good against static units, against blobs, mortars and lags also are inherently not bad as well, since the scatter doesn't really matter if it just hits no matter what. Pioneers still in the front line, severely wounded. They could use some medical supplies on themselves. Rare thing to see. Vickers engaging the Shun Pioneers to suppress it down. More conscripts being pushed on the field. Got 4 squads of conscripts. Pioneer squad now falling on back. Got this guy inside this garrison. I would say this would be a bad garrison, but all 3 of his guys are firing, so it's not a bad garrison. Though now one's not firing at the moment. And the thing is, going on this side doesn't necessarily make it any better for Infinite either. Conscripts push way forward, overrunning the M242. Suppresses down one squad. May AoE suppress the other one. Does AoE suppress the other one. Out of arc though, Grenadier is trying to retaliate. And the Kuvar can help out as well. Did I hear a sniper?
The mobile command has been set. The static post is now in operation.
No, I did not hear a sniper. I'm just going crazy. Intersection and conscripts pushing along the left
Losing a
flank.
capture point.
North Sky is Soviet landmine right there. Red has also selected doctrine, the guard motor coordination tactics. It's just the yellow not selected doctrine. You got the Fierce term. Not a big fan of doctrine. Elite armored doctrine. It's always nice to have. And Overwatch is nice to have. They see a good amount of conscripts, but maybe not left 18. And Magenta is not deployed out in large number of static replacements. Does have 2 Vicars though, so left 18 could be more on the table. Though Stuxfus does a good job at that as well. We got a 251 half-track deployed out by Blue. That's a relatively rare asset, going for flamethrowers. Another rare thing to see. Pioneers do fall back. You know, he could have just gotten the 250 half-track, go for a little bit cheaper and get a Flame Pioneer.
Salvaging destroyed vehicles and weapons will yield additional resources. Command level capabilities ready for deployment.
Water Storm Pioneers on the build queue.
Ready.
Got a Okadadia shoe mine there. Bars straightforward. I'm having we're going to see Incendiary Grenade or Fragmentation Grenade. Fragmentation Grenade has been thrown. Decent grenade. Flame projectors now deployed on the field. That will keep those Soviets warm for the winter. You know what they say? Give a man a fish, he'll eat for one day. Teach a man how to fish, he'll eat for the rest of his lifetime. Similarly, if you give a man fire, he'll be warm for a day. If you light a man on fire, he'll be warm for the rest of his life. Conscripts do get behind some good heavy cover there. Vickers firing all the way, getting some good suppression there onto the Grenadiers. And 4-2 trying to set on up. The Flame Half-Track can also be useful in displacing the MG. Conscripts push right forward, does have access to Molotovs and AT grenades. Oh, we got the Opal Blitz truck. I always want people to deploy this thing. This thing's actually quite nice. Not necessarily for the aura, which helps slightly improve, reload rate? Which is hard to measure, honestly. It just reduces downtime. Great wipe there, and also good detonation there. Also reduces cooldown of munition-based abilities by a certain percentage. But also is a ambulance, which is very nice. You get mobile reinforcement ambulance, similar how the US has its own ambulance. With a variation of costing less manpower, with also costing more fuel. Does button, does throw AT grenade, unable to finish it off. He should be able to push forward and finish it off there. The flame projectors do have pretty good arcs back there. Rolled a couple misses there with the PTRSs. Grenadiers trying to stop them. Don't think a rifle grenade gonna be hard to land a rifle grenade. Keeps on running. M42 here, suppresses both those guys. It does force him back. 251 half-track lives for another day. Oh, he'll probably die before the end of the game, so probably not. Got the 5-man Grenadier upgrade. They still retain their rifle grenade ability, as well as does make our field first aid ability free. There goes Opal Blitz. Flamethrower firing away, getting some good damage there onto the recovery sappers who are behind. Actually, they're not behind heavy cover there, but since they're stacked up, the AoE damage flamethrower is actually going to do some good damage. So no bonus damage, just bonus damage. Grenadiers do fall back there. And the Shroom Pioneers need to fall back. Folks trying to go for a flank here, but they're going to be out in the open. M242 firing away, suppresses down the conscripts. Govakin does get hit by a couple volleys there. He's trying to finish him off. He will lose the fight for the folks. And he will not wipe out the Kugelwagen.
Gun deployed. Crew ready for orders.
Like has been deployed in the field. He has gone for a battle group HQ, not for mechanized HQ. Darn. Do now have the sheer panzer quarters also deployed in the field. No panzer authorization just yet. Has enough resource for it, so probably should authorize the panzers. And more importantly, authorize the gun on the sheer panzer quarters. Conscripts and guards firing away. Flame hack track advancing. Good frag grenade down the panzer grenadiers. Do fall back nice and early, which means if they all fall back, he can save all that manpower. And they're relatively expensive to reinforce, so very, very good. Those guys do get suppressed and falls on back. T-70 now advancing way forward. And those or not Volksgrenadiers, the icons throwing me off, should use the field first aid on themselves. They're quite wounded and is free. We have a pack forward in the field right here. Those rolling this there. He has took a bit of damage from source.
Manufacturing capability has been increased.
Do now the Centaur now established on for Magenta as well. So he does have one 6-pounder there. He has been spare manpower. He also has a combat efficiency bulletin, so he's probably going to go for hammer. But that, and I was going to say it's a super joke, but I don't think it was going to be good. T-70 is also advanced way forward. Does have access to vehicle crew repair if he had enough command points. And looks like the Grenadier squad up here did heal himself, so he's just going to keep that as a effective defensive squad. This Grenadier squad trying to push way forward, but getting split apart. We do have a shoe mine here. These are not shoe mines, that's just debris. Piece of fence. Does take a pack 40 hit there. There is a full teller mine here. Shoe mine may get spotted. He has found the shoe mine. Pack 40 is out of arc. Out of vision. I am a bit more of a fan of Anvil. Anvil is just, I like seeing Churchills. I have a bias towards Churchills. For Panzer Grenadiers to take a bit of damage. And personally, I think Comets are far too effective against infantry than it should be. And does not pursue the Centaur. That should have been easy wipe.
Crews can now repair their own vehicles.
Obstadasen falling back. The nice thing about going for hammer when you have access to AVRE is you get emergency warp speed on AVRE. That's also pretty fun. That smoke round made a direct hit. Centaur has been partially repaired. I think it will stand one more shot now. Let's see, force on the ground there. Unsuccessful. Kugelwagen push way forward. More smoke here. Folks do force back this MG team. And Centaur just slowly creeping on back. Panzer Grenadiers advancing like, not Panzer Grenadiers, Doom Pioneers. Volks Grenadiers got hanging out to dry. And this Obersausen squad has no healing. He does not have any medics back there. His teammate could build a medical bunker back there in order so he gets healing. That's something I always think Wehrmacht players should do. Keep an eye on your OKW teammates' positioning of everything. If necessary, build a medical bunker. It is relatively cheap. It will go a very long way and make your OKW player a bit more happy. Same thing as well as if you do something stupid or fail to help out your teammate save at a medical HQ, the battle group HQ, deploy them out a medical bunker. It's far cheaper. And it's also good teamwork. Sending push forward, gets a good shot there. Conscripts pushing their way forward. There's a landmine detonation. Right there. Pyrotechnic flare has been thrown. Right there. So the scatter should be right around here. Guards straight forward. Gains good hits there on the Kuwagen. Activates the vision mode, which is probably not a detection mode, which is probably not great. Does get burned up a little bit there. Grenade largely missed. Then we push way forward. Bit of fire here as well. And the Volksuniers do get wiped out by the base artillery. Back 40 gets a good hit there. Purge of French will smoke somewhere. Magenta does have the centaur over here, a landmine being established, decapture that point, and the instruction push way forward to the mission sector. We have a double mortar here, a single mortar here, all gonna be double mortar, so large amounts of artillery. Mine still exists here. Taking time for the medical supplies there, very nice. And Obsassin does get a bit of burst there. Volksuniers push right forward. Incendiary mortar barrage now raining on in. Volksuniers do fall back. Pollock get wiped on out. There goes all of his Volksuniers. We also have a Jagdpanzer in the field. I do like the Jagdpanzer. Good AT gun, Panzerfaust follow up. Pack 40 advancing.
Emplacement under attack.
Though got the conscripts and guards getting some good damage from the Pack 40. Flamer Royal Recovery Engineers moving forward.
A capture point is being.
And they'll also have the mortar support barrage there. This guy needs to fall back from too much fire, literally. Pack 40 does attempt to be captured here. The Agcons does get the button. The city effect may burn one of these guys. Nope, does not. Maybe does brave the fire. The Agcons needs to fall on back. Got the Wehrmacht Panzer IV pushing along the flank. Very nice. And now these Grenadiers need to fall back. The Agcons gets a good hit there on the T-70. You would activate vision mode, focus on this AT gun. There goes the T-70.
Another vehicle has been lost in the defense of Aberdina.
As Grenadiers push right forward with the Pioneers. Managed to save the AT gun for now. As Grenadiers take a bit of damage. Obsassin pushing along the flank, getting some damage on the infantry section. Artillery barrage ran in, gets a good hits there.
An emplacement.
As 4 does find the Centaur. I don't think it can withstand another shot. Obsassin squad can hit pretty hard by the mortar emplacement. Obsassin does get wiped on out. This Obsassin squad also can hit hard. Centaur does escape on out of there.
Damned enemies tried to take a point from us.
Panzer IV only slightly wounded. Two Panzer IVs now pulled out by Blue. He did utilize for the fatherland there. Our assault and horde. Hold that.
Enemy forces are
He is bracing structure, but I think another light shot.
An emplacement is being attacked.
Jagdpanzer are seeing some damage. He does have a King Tiger Bolton. I'll see as it was half track here. I think starting to progress towards the King Tiger. AT grenade does connect, but does lose the entire conscript squad. As grenadiers do fall back there. Good pens there onto the Panzer IV. It is coming button. Panzer IV does go down to the AT guns. Obersatzen advancing their way forward. Here, Churchill. It is back to Churchill AVRE. Fires. Does splash the Obersatzen, forces him back as well. Right now, Yellow has a good mixed force, but a little on the small side. He does have the mechanized HQ deployed on the field. Conscripts do get wiped on out there. His teammate does have... Still has the 251 half-track alive. 1 Panzer IV, good amount of infantry on the field. Has 2 MGs. 1's captured Vickers. Has currently 1 Pack 40 on the field as well. Does fall back there. Magenta does have a decent amount of force on the field as well. Double Vickers as well, so he so far looks like pulled out 3 Vickers this game. Good rifle grenade there. And Red has lost a good number of conscripts. He's rebooting the conscript. Might as well go for another guards, honestly, though he has quite a bit of fuel, so maybe an SU-85 wouldn't be half bad. Spend the fuel assets. Get more fuel assets. AVRE trying to fire. Buttoned. And a great 1-2 shot there. He buttoned it. Allowing the Churchill AVRE finish it off guaranteed. Very good teamwork there.
Attacking an emplacement.
Obersatzen firing away against the conscripts. Good damage there on the conscripts. Good damage there. You have a Bofors here just to lock down that sector with a pack or for AT gun support as well. Very good. Gavagan taking severe damage. Gavagan's main gun destroyed. All hope is lost. Flamethrower does get some splash hits there onto the Maxim. Advance forward, advance way forward onto the AVRE. AVRE's guns reloaded. And it got fragmentation rounds there. Stuns the AVRE. AVRE's firing. AVRE does cancel. Straightforward. AVRE's firing. AVRE does cancel. And looks the mortar emplacement went down. I think it was actually a miss from the Panzer IV, just scared it wide and killed off the mortar emplacement. This is gonna be bad. Oh, that could have been worse. Panzer IV does double miss there. Intersection engaging the Obersatzen. Got the guards here as well. Centaur advance by 4 against some splash damage. Light AT barrage from the Zis gun. Rolls a miss there. Now we've got the doctrinal repair ability for the British. Good hits there. Panzer also does connect. Pioneers do grab the MG. He also has a 5-man squad upgrade on the Pioneers. Very nice. Panzerwerfer being deployed on the field. A couple explosives there. I think it was a rifle grenade. Yep, rifle grenade. Blue, a little bit low on resources, but he has a nice arm in the field. Yellow has a bit of resources stockpiled on up. Lacking a bit of stuff there. Lost the Yak Panzer. I think it's saving up the King Tiger. That's probably a good item at the moment. The Gentile still has a good, well-balanced army. I think a Firefly would be great. Also, did he go for Hammer or Anvil? He had gone for Anvil, so he has Repair Sappers. Oh yeah, I also see the Heavy Sapper there. I think a Firefly would be good, or even a 17-pounder. Got the Incendiary Mortar Barrage there. Hits the Imperial Panzer Panzer IV, blitzing his way forward. The Paramount Panzer Blitz does last longer, but the effects are weaker. Well, sometimes longer is great just to pursue. Misses there. And try to get him out of there because he almost died. Has more barrage reads on in, does not finish off the ABRE. And the Panzer cells get forced back there as well. I think there's a PTRS picked up by one of those guys. I disagree with that. I am not a huge fan of PTRSs for anti-infantry purposes, or even anti-vehicle purposes. The best thing about anti-tank capability of the guards is not the PTRSs, but the button ability, in my opinion. Got the mortar barrage and the sheer transporters. The flame engineers need to back on off. Maybe repair up his teammates' 251 half track. After all, the holes in the side of a flame half track's not a great thing to have. That's not gasoline coming out. That is fuel on the fire coming out. When the Obsasa squads do fall back.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Both the squads do get suppressed. We do now have the regular Grenadiers engaging. Rifle grenade there wipes out the conscript. Excellent rifle grenade. I hear the King Tiger. Pyrotechnic barrage has been designated. And I think there's a barrage here. We got a bullfers here. Both regular Grenadiers do fall back.
Emplacement under attack.
Smoke rounds as well. Aviaries advancing. Henceforth. Missed the MG there. Good hits there by the Pack 40. Pack 40 special C2, so they're bringing target weak point ability. Conscripts taking some damage. Conscripts will probably get wiped on out. Incendiary barrage there from the lag. Obsassin also getting good hits there as well. Panzer 4 getting bit damage on the Centaur. Another key grenade onto and there goes Panzer 4. He has a Panzer 4, which means he's got his battle phase 3 up and going. But perhaps bringing some Brumbars. They're not really fighting against too many tanks, so a Brumbar could be quite nice. I'm also biased towards Brumbars. The teammate has the King Tiger. Sully player has no vehicles in the field. He needs an SU-85 or 2. He has enough fuel for 3. At least by the time the other ones get built. Red's not going SU-85. If Luke goes for Panther, that's actually not necessarily half bad thing as well. He does have only a Pack 40 for AT, so a Panther would make sense as well. Aviary connects on the King Tiger. Panther being deployed on the field. SU-5 has been established. Good shot there.
All of our troops have been lost.
somewhat tags the King Tiger there, nothing too significant. Centaur reversing on in. Grenadiers and Obersatzen will spot the S-35. That's all the shooting there. Fires the Panzer Faust there, will not get injured crit. King Tiger is taking severe damage, needs it back on off. Rolls and miss there as well. Taking hits by multiple targets. Got a Firefly on the field with no tulips. Not enough munitions to go for it. King Tiger takes some hits there. Centaur take a hit, and King Tiger goes down. All of Yellow's army is also strolling from all the various threats on the field. Magenta may just follow these units back home. He's trying to go for an aviary shot, but it will run a little bit short. And now it's going to be targeting down the NG-42. Wipes out the gun entirely.
An emplacement is being attacked. Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
And it's straightforward. Roll some misses there. The Kuhwagen's going to die very soon. It's sort of surprising how much it's stayed alive, honestly. Various repairs going on in. These combat units could use a medic or three. We also got another artillery barrage there to employ from the aviary. I think the Kuhwagen has... No, the Kuhwagen's still alive. And this intersection with the NG-34 does get wiped on out. Guards getting suppressed there. Grenadiers in the region, slowly backing on off. Grenadiers getting some good damage there onto the... section does force him back there. Aviary trying to wipes out the Maxim. As Faust does connect, however, he is versus 2. And when they do the versus 3, they do get the quick repair like Churchill's. Obersatzen straightforward. Getting hit by the Centaur. The aviary is almost reloaded. Could be worth a try to push forward. Maybe a good idea just to repair it using the ability. As Faust going to connect. Magenta and Red push forward. As good amount of take assets here. Yellow as transport should go for Jagdpanzer or Panther. Going for a Panther now. Transport is receiving massive fire. He needs his components there to repair it. Maybe throw a frangible smoke. If the Vector 2 Obersassen's in the region. Blue, he's going for a pack forward. He needs a Panther or maybe some Stugs. Stug spam's not bad. Looks like the Firefly has some massive fire. On a grenade there. Does get some damage. Smoke run there. Oh no, that's not a smoke run. That's a fragmentation run. I'm so used to Stukas flying over like that for a smoke run. I forgot to realize that there's no smoke run ability for these players. Got a full wipe there, repairing up the Gophers. And Pure Transport does go down. Did not get the Panther complete in time, so you're just going to have to rely on the King Tigers. His teammate needs to provide more tank assets, both in the form of Panthers and Stugs. At this one time, Stugs may just generally be better. Good shot there. Aviary's advancing. He needs to turn off the retreat before it gets annihilated. Didn't get really annihilated, but did take some damage there. Pack 40 and has does connect. He's at 32, not 3 yet. Flame Half Track still alive. No longer. Flame Half Track has gone down. Do now have the Centaur AA firing against these Grenadiers. Pack 40. It's a good shot there. 2 shots and he's dead. Rock Grenade does miss. Pack 40. The Centaur knocked them away. Good shot there by the Pack 40. Yellow can't really spend some manpower onto the Cannon Warfare because he needs the manpower for the King Tiger. S30 or T485 backing off with the repairability in the AVRE. As the section pushed before to hurt a landmine detonation somewhere. But right now, the British player has a good amount of map just locked down, just good. I still believe he should go for another Firefly, but 11 square population. Fireflies do cost 15. Good shot there, wipes out the gun. Hands Warfare Barrage running on in.
The enemy are attacking an emplacement.
That Panzer Warfare Barrage was not very good. Expeditors still seeing some fire there. A lot of infantry here. Both awesome player could have, yep, King Tiger now blow in the field, going for the Pinto Mount. His teammate needs to pull out some more AT. He has a Panther. He's low in manpower, fuel, has some munitions to work with. Almost enough for a fragmentation bomb. Obsassin moving around. That Obsassin squad does get pinned. Oh, this one does get some crushes. Tiger advance over here. Aviary could get a nice stun. Good, doesn't mean will. Gets good damage here. His teammate's Panther's also advancing. Gets a good hit there. One shot from the King Tiger should finish that off. It's fully abandoned. Stuns the King Tiger there. Panther can charge forward. But Firefly is wounded. Getting hit by the Pack 40. He can no longer advance. Aviary may go down. Does have efficiency 3. Get some good hits there. Volkswagen is engaging. We're seeing some hits there. Wipes out that squad. Firing one last shot and goes down.
Lost a heavy tank.
Yellow's trying to be greedy, trying to steal that. He does have Flamer Pioneers.
Reporting in.
Yep, both of them still alive. As Warfare does go down. Prince Grenadiers pushing forward. Gets good hit there by the King Tiger. As was Pack 40. King Tiger may finish him off. Firefly must have missed something. I think he's forced fire on the ground. I don't think it's vision that region. Panther could advance his way forward. Storm Pioneers. Well, at least one's there. Gonna be a bit of time to repair everything up there. But the Axis players have 1 point capture. They also have more VP, so they can trade time for resources as well as repair time.
We have 300 points remaining.
Magetta's had another T-34 Firefly queued on up, but does cancel it. I think he's saving up for the AVRE. Actually, I think he's going for, yeah, 17 pounder now being established in the center of the map. His teammates are pairing up the Bofers.
Emplacement under attack.
Does brace the structure. 70 pounder almost established. 10 pounder locked and loaded and ready to kill.
The sector is at least.
Bofer takes severe damage and just spraying dirt everywhere. Does spot the fire or the 70 pounder now. No shots on the King Tiger. And now we've got the fragmentation bomb here. Braces the structure, destroys the S-35. I see a little bit extra damage there than I was expecting. Maybe it was on top of a landmine. The 70 pounder is rotated. Firefly gets a good hit there. No tulips, however. Good hits there. T-485, face on the flank. Panther is hit. So does the T-3485. There's a good hit there on the T-3485. Does a mark target here. Spearhead is activated. King Tiger goes down. Panther rolls a miss. Blitzes right there, trying to stop him from moving around. It's a good hit there. He's keeping on moving for increased accuracy. T-45 charging the Firefly. Does get out the Firefly there with the Panzerfaust as well. Panther takes out T-35. T-35 goes down to the 17-pounder. And we've got mortars hitting the Sturm Pioneers who needs to hit the retreat button. One squad does fall back. He's put decent damage with the 17-pounder with the small arms fire. It is vulnerable to small arms. All the emplacements are vulnerable to small arms unless they're fortified. But also grenades are vulnerable to 120mm mortars. And looks like the 17-pounder does get burned down. All sides have lost quite a bit. The Axis players have captured the favor. That's a Vickers there with 2 members. That's going to stretch forward, unable to get off the damage. They are upgraded with the support package, so they have, these Panzer Grenadiers do have the repair ability and a smoke grenade ability. I saw a typo there on the Panzer Grenadier's description. I have to take another look at it. I could have sworn it says construct field repairs, not conduct field repairs. I wonder. I need to double check that. Hello, Woodmill. Recovery sappers could recover the tiny bit of resources there. It is the recovery over time ability, so it's actually very little there. Plus, small arms are slowly destroying it. Okay, it says conduct, not construct. Sorry, just going a little bit crazy. Did he salvage that, or did it actually just disintegrate? I couldn't actually tell. He gets a full wipe on that squad as well. Great mortar hits there, rips apart the Oberstdotson. Right now, Red has triple combat engineers, 2 mortars, and 2 T-45s. He's also pretty much out of all resources. Magenta has a bit of resources to work with. He needs to go for a Firefly. I think same up for the ABRE, which I think I disagree with. I think the Firefly is the way to go. Trying to take out the Panzerwerfer. He could try also crushing these guys. Rolls some misses there. Taking some fear damage. And saves the Panzerwerfer. I think this one time. Blue's quite battered beaten. Yellow has a good army on the field, but it's lacking any sort of vehicle. It has one of his teammates' Pack-40s. It's a good Pack-40 hit there. Rolls a miss there. Unlucky. That's going to do fall back. There is still very much secure. That squad does fall back. Let his forces push way forward. And Z42 does fall back. Panther moving around. Patrol firing. Doing that on the Cooper Wagons is not worth it. Oberstdotson push way forward, getting some damage on that engineer. The Axis or allies are down to 87 tickets versus 284.
Infantry have made the ultimate sacrifice.
Does get an ally there. Oh, this guy's picked up a DP. Firing. Gets a full wipe there. Does drop the DP. Panzerwerfer Barrage gets some damage to the 6-pounder. Does not wipe it out. Right now, the allies do actually need fuel. They also need a bunch of other resources as well. Though they have a bit of a reserve of manpower, not necessarily afloat at the moment. Missionary Paul should eye for another recovery sapper to get another captain squad going. There's also a British landmine there. I think that is swept by this minesweeper. Big Celtic gun there. Anti-Special C2. Almost Special C3. With Sun out there, his pioneers are somewhat nearby. He perhaps finding landmines. I highlighted one. Was there a landmine there? That may have been a landmine there. Wipes the Panzer Grenadiers. There goes Panther. Gets abandoned.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Landmine here. Going for Panzerfaust. And he did not kill off the Panther. Ah, that feels probably really bad for him right now. He's probably the best thing he can do right now is his Panzerwerfer is almost off cooldown. Task the Panzerwerfer for the barrage of the region. Gotta do it. You gotta get rid of that Panther. Act 40 and like push way forward. Barraging down the Tank of 8 battalion. Not sure why you were incendiary barrage that. Maybe the mortars were around it, but they have repositioned. I think the Panzerwerfer going for the barrage in that region. Yeah, that Panzerwerfer looks like just going towards that Panther. Barrage has been tasked. He makes stairs with some combat engineers. Oh, he ran too far. He did get a good number of combat engineers, so they're really hard to repair off all that. Aviary is off cooldown, so he can't fire, but taking severe damage. He may lose the Aviary again. King Tiger maybe trying to force fire through the ground. Gets a pen there. Pioneers advancing, which will provide some spotting for the King Tiger. Force on the ground and gets the kill. When it comes to destroying buildings like that, you actually can go through it pretty easily. Wipes out that squad there. Panther also being repaired by recovery sappers. But yeah, destroyed buildings, they tend not to block projectiles, so if you ever want to learn how to force fire the ground and make use of it, go behind a destroyed building rather than built building. And that's when you can actually get really good force fire on the ground.
No need for panic, but we've only got 50 points left.
Repair ability is active, which disables the weapon, and the allies have surrendered. This and great saying, "Think watching," and on to the next replay.